That Kanye you were talking about is a special kid. He's living his life.
How did the both of you meet?
We met at Dubai. We met in Dubai. In fact, it's a very funny story. They invited Dbanj and Hit Records to come and perform in Dubai. I have to mention his name as we're giving everybody credit now. There's this, billionaire in Nigeria. His name is Uncle Scott. Uncle Scott Tommy.
Salute to Uncle Scott.
Yeah, Uncle Scott Tommy. In fact, I'll give you exclusive here.
Exclusive.
The show, he was having, I think it's, all those big birthday parties.
Yeah.
Milestone. He wanted only Dbanj. But Dbanj was not having it. Like, you are rich, bro. All my crew have to pull up. Like, if you want me,
you go want this
one
person.
cool. You have to want this. So everybody was included on the trip. And they are going to get paid. This is fact. Dbanj is alive. Ask him.
Wow.
So, we all jump on the plane.
Yeah.
Now, I was in charge of getting the visas done. I've not traveled to Dubai at that time. That time, I remember there's a lot of funny slots or whatever. So, to cut the long story short, the person that was supposed to do the letter or whatever slot for us to get the visa did I think he overpacked his own quota. Like you're supposed to do 20 quota, he now did 25. We didn't know. Yeah. They gave us the document. But when we landed in Dubai, it became a different story. They cleared everybody.
Wow.
I can't imagine telling you this story. They cleared everybody. Yeah. And they blocked only me and Dbanj that they are deporting us to Nigeria.
Only you and Dbanj? The main guy that they wanted, sir.
Yes. Everybody, they cleared everybody. Mr. Scott has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, of course.
In fact, because I remember at that time, he even asked us that, can we do our visa? Can they do the visa for them? Then it's very easy. From the hotel, they can write the letter and you can get it. But for some reason, I don't know how it got to me that I have to be the one to do it. And it was last minute. So I spoke to my friend and we got to Dubai and we were stopped that the person that overbooked us on his own quota is in trouble. Okay, take it up with the person. They said, guess what? We landed in Dubai and the second plane that left Nigeria was 7 hours after ours. Met us in Dubai.
No, you're joking.
So meaning for like 9 hours, we had
you guys were at the airport going back and forth.
The band was swearing, was cursing.
Wait,
to me.
And this was like peak Dbanj.
Peak Dbanj.
Shit.
Before Oliver Twist.
Okay.
So like that's
like
peak.
some few months before Oliver
that's
Twist.
peak.
No, that's
bro.
peak.
Yeah.
So we were there. This story, I'm sure he will be laughing if he sees it. Yeah, let him laugh.
Yeah.
We were there at Dubai and he was cursing. He was cursing me. Curse. There's no curse. I was just looking at him like this.
Now you did in charge of the
whole... my hands were folded because I'm like, I didn't do this.
Yeah,
the person didn't tell me. We paid. It's not as if I held one money back or whatever.
No, of course not.
I was there. It was cursing.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
Yeah.
He's hydrated, dehydrated.
It's hot
he's
over there as well.
hungry. He's hungry.
He's hungry and hungry, bro.
That was. For me, I was just looking at the whole airport, and to now crown it up, the second flight from Nigeria
landed.
that landed, and they now walk past us.
And they're looking at you, lot.
As if we have drugs.
Yeah. They're looking at you, lot.
That must have felt embarrassing as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it was. I was there. I was just soaking all the...
If this was, what's it called? Social media days and everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it would be trendy. I was there. I was soaking all the bad energy that it was throwing.
Yeah.
So one thing, what happened, what changed the whole thing is I stood up and I went to meet one of the immigration guy. Yeah. They're all wrapped up in white. So I went to meet him that. My name is Bankulli. That I manage that guy there. That the whole problem is not from us. I told him what happened. That I'm ready to go back to Nigeria, but they should let him in. The guy looked at me like that, no, the two of you have gone through hell. No, don't worry. Go and meet that man. He pointed to one other immigration official. I think that man was the head of Dubai. So I went to him and I explained the same thing to him. He said, yes, the problem was that the person that was supposed to do your own quota
we get
of Dubai So I went to him and I explained the same thing to him. He said, yes, the problem was that the person that was supposed to do your own quota, so that, he said, no. Why will you do that? I said, yeah, so that you can be happy. So that you can
You
go
want
in.
sacrifice.
So that we can just end this
palaver.
And the guy looked at me like that. He said, no, don't worry. I will resolve it. Apparently, all the while, they were looking at us from their screen.
From the city.
Waiting
Just
for you
them
guys
to know whether,
Okay.
they
Yeah,
always,
of course.
So, I was calm all throughout. So, eventually, they allowed us into Dubai.
Wow.
That's my first time ever in Dubai.
Wow, like after how many hours?
Maybe 9 to 10 hours. We were there at the airport. It was crazy.
Shit.
It was crazy. And so when we entered, Dbanj was very angry.
Yeah.
Now he was very, very angry.
Yeah.
Now I was very, very angry because I felt that if we're there, the people we came to see should have at least find a way.
Just call you
but
guys
which was difficult for them. I didn't understand the whole Dubai setting, so I was angry. So when we got to the hotel, Atlantis Hotel, one of the best hotels in the world. We actually stayed there for like 2 weeks.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm on a big boy hotel right there.
Trust me, Uncle Scott, did great. Uncle Scott Tommy. I'm mentioning his name so that people
Salute
can
to
know.
you, man. Salute to you.
No, Uncle Scott. And Uncle Boyo, the two of them.
Salute to you too.
Something we were there. So when we got to the hotel, now the celebrant and his friends now showed up. So the band was angry, but he didn't want to show you. But me, I just switched.
You just calm.
Lie. See, it won't work.
So
you guys,
You bottle up all that from the airport.
So I was now pouring it in.
So
all of them, number one, they don't know me and they're like,
who's this guy?
If this guy go shut everything down, the band, go perform.
Yeah.
So, one of them came to me and he did like this. He tapped me on my shoulder. He said, Bankulli, listen to me. And that's Uncle Boyo. We are still friends to today.
Oh, bless.
He's around. He's in London.
Bless.
So he tapped me and said, that is Mr. Scott. And I look at Mr. Scott and we're all from the same Riverine area. I'm from Bayelsa, Ondo State.
Oh, nice.
So, we just buried it and we moved on. The show went on, beautiful show, performance. We were there in Dubai for, like I said, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Atlantis, playing with the waters, jumping up and down, holiday, enjoying.
You know what?
Enjoying seafood.
Do you know what I'm gonna ask? This was it only the water and the fishes?
For me, I was you know me now. Walk.
Yeah.
So, just want to enjoy life.
If you know what I mean.
But it was fun.
Yeah, of course.
Don't forget we went there for a gig.
Of course.
And now the twist was this: while we were at the hotel, one of us said he saw Kanye West in that same hotel. But we look around, we didn't see him. I didn't put it in my mind. But on our way out of Dubai, when we pulled up, in fact, take it back, a day before we went to the airport, Dbanj have exhausted all his clothes. So he needed a new white t-shirt so that he can wear that and put on a blazer when he's going back to Nigeria. So I went to the Dubai shopping mall with Chuchu. Chuchu was his right-hand man. And Chuchu was supposed to get the white t-shirt, but I just saw, staying in the hotel was just boring. Let's go. So we went to the mall. When we got to Dubai Mall, Chuchu was trying to get a round neck because Dbanj has a hairy chest. So Chuchu was trying to get a round neck
to cover everything.
Everything. But for some reason, the whole entire mall, there was no round neck t-shirt.
Only V-neck.
Now only V-neck. So I was the one that told him, like, guy, buy this thing, make we dey go. I'm tired. So he bought the V-neck. When we got back to the hotel, he saw it. He didn't say anything. The following morning, when we were already about going to the airport, he now wore it. Why V-neck? He started raking again. Musician. So I was there. I was just looking at it. The worst you would do is to go naked to the airport.
Abi. You know what go ask?
Eventually, he entered the car. When we got to the departure, VIP, there's VIP departure.
Yeah.
So when we got there, the chauffeurs, or what do you call them? They came with a plaque.
Air hostess and all that.
Air hostess, and they came with plaques. They were like, Mr. Kanye West. So immediately,
you guys knew that he's around.
We knew that we are not Kanye West. So this is Dbanj.
They lifted it for you guys.
Yeah, they thought it was Kanye.
They thought it was Kanye West. Yeah.
So it meant that we got to the airport before Kanye.
Yeah.
So we got there and
they probably thought that all the black people there are Kanye.
you understand what I'm saying? So the band said, no, I'm Dbanj, but we all spoke to each other. That
like my
maybe
people call
Kanye
me.
is coming or is in the same. I mean, it's coming through this path.
Yeah.
So we went in. We do checking in. Why doing checking in? Choo now told me, he said, maybe that Kanye West guy be that for that place. He's far away from us. So I now told him, I said, Choo, don't talk to him. Just go and confirm that he's the one.
That is the one.
I don't know what came upon me that day. I mean, I believe it's the spirit of
It's
God.
destiny.
So I told Choo, I'm like, I instructed him, go there, check, don't talk to him. Choo walk. Choo is stubborn, very stubborn.
Shout out to Choo. You get me?
Choo a bad boy. So Choo is true. He strolled past him. When he was coming back, he greet him, Kanye West. I saw him.
He must talk to him now. He must talk to him.
You know what
I
it
saw
is.
Choo
Clear instruction. Don't talk to him. The guy say
Choo shook his hand. I saw him. When I saw him, I told the rest of the guys, I said, Kanye is there.
Yeah.
Some of us have, we've done our own check-in. So I said, the rest should wait. Me, Dbanj, and 2 people. That let's go and meet Kanye. And introduce ourselves. So when we got there, he was sitting. And I'm like, how are you, Mr. Kanye West? My name is Bankulli. I would like to introduce Dbanj. And you guys have been on the same show, Star Mega Jam in Nigeria.
Okay.
Wow.
You remember Star
Yeah,
Mega Jam?
yeah.
The band were here in Dubai. And he stood up.
Wow.
He stood up and I moved so that the band can come forward. When the band moved forward, guess what he said? I love the V-neck. And I love the jacket you're putting on. You're very stylish. The jacket he was wearing was the billionaire jacket. Very expensive one.
Wow.
Very, very expensive one. But he loved the V-neck.
The
V-neck. V-neck
that's a V-neck where they got the para for.
That V-neck where our guy, the para,
Yeah.
But can you blame him? So, opposite, that was the first attraction.
Yeah.
So I told him, the band now told him that we would like to play in some of our
The
music.
song, yeah.
Okay, that's the other part of it. That let me hold exclusively for my documentary. You hear?
Oh, the documentary is coming out.
Yeah, Chronicles of Afrobeats.
Listen, we are going to talk about a little bit for that. You know what I mean? When will we get them?
We need to touch on it. We need to touch on it.
I beg. Okay, so obviously that was how you got down met Kanye West.
That's how we met Kanye there, and we played in music, and it was elated. It was fantastic. In fact, what he said was, "These that I just hear, I've put together a machinery to study African music. They've not been able to do it at the Los Angeles University." Those are his exact words. But what I'm looking for, I just hear it in this music you played for me. And I would like to meet the producer. And the producer was Don Jazzy. He didn't come with us on that trip. And we almost missed our flight because he even wanted us to just join him and be going
And
like
then
that.
go
That's
and
the
then-
kind of
okay.
spirit.
Wow.
You
Just
remember I
like
told
that.
you the way he downloads stuff. Like,
Yeah.
no, let's go straight from here to New York. And we're like, no, we have to
You got to go to Nigeria first.
So he gave me an email. He didn't give me directly. There's someone that was beside him. So he told the person to exchange email with me so that we can link up in New York. So we entered, me, Dbanj, and one other guy, we were the last people to enter the plane. The door was almost closed. We barely made it. you know.
Bless.
And we got to Nigeria. I remember the first person we told at that time was Don Jazzy that we met Kanye West. He said, I beg you.
And you know how Don Jazzy they talk.
Don Jazzy he don't give us joy that day. He just like, I beg, come meet me for voting. Jazzy is a very practical man.
Listen. He's got one of the most funniest Instagram page ever. Sometimes that they watch the guy, they laugh.
Wait, now make I told this gist. Yeah, I know. Say, as they go, they watch this thing. They love. Say, Bankulli won't cast me. He busted. He said, "Not from where." So it's just like an upcoming artist.
Yeah,
make him meet you, the band for Lagos Airport.
Just like that.
Make you come they talk. Say make you come meet him for. I beg. I beg. Make you not raise my blood pressure.
My blood pressure. I don't get high BP for you.
Do you know we had to drop that matter because it looked as if
the guy don't agree.
No, it's not that I don't. He made us look as if we were dreaming.
You guys were dreaming.
So we kept quiet. We didn't talk about it. But now, good thing was that we're all now going to New York. In fact, we're not going to New York. we were going to Los Angeles to shoot endowed video. Remember the video?
I remember the video.
Uh-huh. So now, what now happened was that I think we had to make the trip twice or something. We were supposed to go to LA. We now changed our flight to New York so that from New York we'll go to LA. Yes. Okay, yeah. We went to New York. We had other plans.
Yeah.
So now it was an opportunity to activate the Kanye. So a day before we left, I sent out a mail to that same email.
Okay.
That In fact, 2 days before the flight,
You just send them
I
out.
sent the guy a mail that, hi, we met at Dubai, Kanye said you should give me, The guy responded, oh, yes, fine, we're in New York. The second day, a day before the flight, I sent another email, just following up,
Yeah.
no response.
The guy said, okay.
On the day of the
You
flight,
said another one.
we are in the flight, we're boarded, heading to New York. No response. We landed in New York. How far with that email? I saw a response. I saw time. No response. Maybe they never wake up.
Make it far.
We enter plane. I mean, just fast forward. Eventually, we met Kanye. I don't want to give you a lot of juice.
Because this will also be in the documentary.
The story sweets me.
Bro, listen, that documentary.
You see, basically, what I want to say in this or in everything is that, like I said, nothing physical, nothing in the physical happened without the spiritual.
Yeah, of course.
And because of the perseverance, we were prepared. We had the music. At the end of the day, it is not meeting him that matters. It is the music that matters. And it is how you carry yourself.
That's the end result.
In the entire process, I mean, it was difficult reconnecting back to him, but the moment it happened...
It was easy.
What are you saying?
It clicked in.
We were there. I mean, we were looking for him. We were stuck in New York for a week, waiting and hoping to get response back from him. The email response was not coming. And I remembered, I'm like, there's one of the OGs, in New York called Ogugwa, Mr. Ogugwa. He's alive. Ogugwa is one of the, I call him master dot connector. Yeah, Ogugwa used to connect the dots for Fela Nicola Okuchi back in the days.
Shout to you wherever you are.
Yeah. Mr. Ogugwa, Mr. Ogugwa, I said, I reached out to you that, boss, I didn't want to tell you why we came to this town. We came to see Kanye. He said, Kanye, hey. It's okay, make I hit one of my guy up. You understand what I'm saying? Now, he now spoke to, I think his friend, he works with Boy Wonder. He played bass guitar for Wyclef.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Wonder.
Okay.
So I think he spoke to Mr. Wonder, and Mr. Wonder now spoke to the closest person with Kanye at that time, Don C.
Don C, I know, yeah.
You heard of Don C?
Don C, yeah.
So Don C, they gave Mr. Ogugwa Don C's email address. So Ogugwa now shared Don C's email address with me. Of course, I quickly went there.
Straight up.
Hello, hi, my name is Bankulli. We met Kanye at the Dubai airport. Explain everything.
The whole thing. You go right
We're in
now.
New York. We have been here for like 7 days. Our plan is to go to LA to shoot with Snoop. Just put all make the thing they bulk.
Yes, now.
I didn't get any response that day. The second day in the evening, I just opened my small laptop there. I saw a response. Hi, I am very sorry to have overlooked your email. Kanye do want to meet you. He's in New York. And CC is another person. I just saw like 50 people on email copy. Kanye would like to meet you by 5 p.m. tonight at his studios. And I was so happy I shared it with everybody. Don Jazzy said was there. Jazzy now was shocked. Like,
okay, now he can agree now. Say, I can agree. Say the thing that true.
No. But I can't understand. I say all the way that we were going up and down, he was in his room.
Just there.
They don't respond. I tell you, anytime you do that, I might be like, wait. Were we sleeping when we met this guy?
Yeah.
Every time we go, have you gotten any response? No.
Okay.
I tell you people.
And they got a funny guy, bro.
But it was fun,
Yeah, of course.
I mean, everything switched when we met him that night.